Peace guys, my name is Kay and I'm a messenger of the universe. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Even if you're new here, this is not the first time that our souls have crossed paths, y'all. Let's get started with this reading. As you can tell by the thumbnail, this is going to be a pick a card reading, and we're going to be doing who is missing you and why. Okay, we may get one or more people. Okay, I just want y'all to take the messages that resonate and leave the rest that doesn't. Love you guys so much, and I hope you guys find your group easily. Okay, let's go and get started with group number one. So group one, we're gonna see what's going on for y'all, what y'all need to know on this person that misses you. So you guys got the I miss you text. So the person that misses you, let's see. I do feel as if group one, intuitively, the first thing I'm getting is that there's a longing for you right now. I'm seeing an image of like a werewolf. I don't know if that's like significant for you or something, or like a dog you have with this person or something, or you saw a werewolf movie with them or something, werewolf book or something. I feel like this person that misses you is someone who kind of just feels as if the way they feel for you is kind of outside of their control. Almost feel like there's a desire that they kind of feel like makes them act funny. It makes them act different. And some of these people, collective, that are missing you don't really know how to react to this new person they've become, or like to other people. They have people who could look at them as if they're a monster, as if they're the bad guy now, because this person really used to be kind of like a pushover. They just kind of let people walk all over them or something. I feel like this person kind of lacked boundaries, and something about them learning boundaries or learning how to protect themselves is what changed about them. And since this person has learned to protect themselves and stand up for themselves, things in their life have been so very different, y'all. And this is the first time in a while that I've channeled my own book. The book that I'm channeling is The Nerd's Luna, okay? And I'm just going to do a little synopsis of that book. It was kind of basically about this really shy guy. Like, I'm telling y'all, this guy in this book was very shy, like very recluse. He was not someone that really messed with people like that, like very chill, low-key person. And he meets his soulmate, Nicole. And Nicole shows him like a really different side to the world. Like, she shows him like what real love is. Like, this guy used to be like a bookworm. He used to stick to himself. Like, he wasn't doing nothing special. So he meets his love, Nicole, and Nicole basically shows him like real love, and he starts to learn how to like stand up for himself, especially against his brother, because his brother kind of treats him like he's slow, or his brother kind of treats him as if he's like not capable of doing things or something. So I feel like this could resonate for y'all, or this could resonate for this group. Because when I was writing that story, it was basically like he had an older brother that was like claiming to do things to protect him, but it kind of turned out the brother was actually kind of being like overbearing and a little bit overprotective, to the point where it was like stunting his growth as a man. Like, it was stunting his growth, like developing into his own person. And when he found out the truth of like, you know, exposing people, I'm not gonna spoil it too much, just in case you want to read it. But when he found out the truth, you know, he was kind of crushed, but at the same time it was like his awakening to becoming his true self. So I feel like this is kind of what's going on for this collective. Like, this person kind of feels like since they've met you, they've gone through like such a huge awakening. They really aren't the same person they used to be. Some of y'all, this person got jacked, or like they was hitting the gym. Like, this person is built now, and like they still have the same humble, down to earth demeanor they've always had, but now they're just very stronger mentally. They've been able to hold their own now. And I really feel like this person looks at you as their Nicole in this situation. Like, you were like that catalyst in their life that triggered them to want to become this version of themselves. And I don't know, I feel like it has to do with something with protecting you, because that was kind of like the biggest thing. Like, he only felt like the need to embody this version of himself because he realized how unprotected Nicole was in certain situations. So he kind of like, no one else would stand up for her, so he kind of had to like step up to the plate. So I feel like that's kind of what's going on for you, collective. That's the person that misses you, is someone who's ready to like step to the plate for y'all. Like, I'm telling y'all, this person is ready to go to war for you, y'all. And yeah, like, I feel like this person is very much missing you, collective. You've probably been picking up on their energy as well. Their names could be Nicole, because that was literally the names in the book. Tyler, what was the other dude's name? Titus or something. I don't even remember the names like that, but these are literally my characters. I should probably remember, but y'all, I've written so many books, y'all. Like, I ain't gonna keep up with all of them. So yeah, I feel like that could be your names or just people involved in the situation. So yeah, we're gonna get more cards though and see what is coming out for y'all collective. I think it's maybe some of y'all are writers or something, or you're interested in writing. If not writing, then maybe you're a reader. You're really fascinated by like stories and stuff. Yeah, okay. I love how this garlic card came out because when I think of the garlic card, I think of like, you guys know how there's like a myth or whatever that if you put on garlic around your neck, then it gets rid of the energy vampires or gets rid of vampires or something like that. I feel like that's kind of like how this connection is kind of going. Like, I feel like there's something about this connection where like it's like something about this connection brings like a level of protection into their life that they haven't had before. So now they're starting to see people in their life very differently, and it's in a more mature way, a way that they need. It was like they needed to see these things, y'all. I don't know, y'all brought some sort of awareness. I hear some of y'all have really big eyes, or like your eyes are very mesmerizing to this person. Like this person loves how like you see everything, okay? Because an owl, they have insane eyesight, y'all, and they can also like turn their head around 360. So I feel like that's kind of how it is for you guys, where you guys are just kind of a different caliber to this person, and like you really awakened them. You showed them the way, you showed them the keys. Okay, I'm hearing keeper of the keys. Queen of bats, feminine air, attraction, focus. I feel like a lot of y'all don't realize how powerful you are. You guys have the ability to attract anything that you desire. And a lot of y'all are very protected spiritually as well. So what happens is that when people who don't have spiritual protection come into your life, they start to elevate too. And it could just be a natural thing because you guys incorporate protection into your daily routines, or you just wear evil eye charms or whatever you do to keep up. Some of y'all just pray and it ain't that deep. But I just feel like whatever it is that you do to keep yourself spiritually covered or veiled, it's almost like it awakened this person to how they themselves need to protect themselves or something like that, or how they have been, like, you kind of show them their blind spots a little bit. And it also just makes you really attractive to this person because they know that you're someone who can elevate them. You can help them learn. You can help them see things very differently. You have insight is what I'm getting. This person definitely misses like your insight and your intuition, how you used to kind of like point out when something was off in a situation or with people. Like this person listens to like your intuition, your oracle, y'all. Like if you say something's off, then they're like, they got their antennas up. They're not necessarily like taking it for everything that it is, but you know, they have their antennas up when they're walking into a situation, because you kind of are like, hey, what is this? Like, I don't, what is this, you know? So I feel like y'all kind of help this person. You've been like their guide in a way. Like you've really been a guide to them and someone who has been showing them the way, showing them how to see things and see certain things about people that maybe they couldn't see before. Especially I keep seeing an owl in my psychic eye that is like twisting its head around all the way. So I really feel like y'all like have eyes on the back of your head. Like you don't miss a thing. And this person just misses that. Like how like they would tell you a story and you could pick up on certain details or certain aspects in that story that like they couldn't see before, they didn't really think twice about. And like, you know, if they tell anyone else these stories, like they don't get that same oomph, y'all. Like y'all really have that je ne sais quoi that this person just really adores about you. So the person that misses you is someone who you honestly, some of y'all had to protect yourself from them at some point because they could have become a danger, or they just could have become toxic to you. But I feel like this is the type of person where like if they're toxic to you, they're going to take a step back, do their healing, and come back at a better time. So I feel like y'all could be dealing with someone who is longing for you because they know they can't be around you because they're just not in the place they need to be around you. I feel like some of y'all, this person thinks they would scare you away or something like that. Like they just, who they are right now, or like the transition they're going through, like you wouldn't want to see them or something like that. Like you don't want to see them during this time, or like they're kind of like, some of them are realizing truths that they've been lied to their entire childhood or something, like, and it's been really mentally exhausting. And they don't know how to like tell you or something. Like I feel like this person has a really big secret that maybe they haven't told you about, and you may intuit something going on, but you're not really sure what the full story is. And I just kind of feel like some of y'all just know to take a step back and just focus on your own thing going on and focus on protecting your own energy, because you yourself are an observer, so you can kind of peep when stuff is going on, or when people aren't telling you the full story, or someone calls you and they just kind of seem like they're somewhere where they you know, they just start acting as if everything's all good when it's not. Like, I feel like y'all are kind of catching on to certain things with people. And I don't know, I just feel like y'all are that person that people call and know that they can call if they're in like a pickle or something. Like, if they're in a tough situation, you are someone that a lot of people know, like, you're the real. You'll give them that real guidance. That real awakening is what they need, okay? People come to you when they need you, it's okay? And I feel like the person that misses you, they could have pushed you away because of how they need to protect their energy more, especially if they have toxic people in their life or like people around them who just aren't good for them. Like, I feel like this person is kind of like, they don't want you to be around that. They don't want to like lower your energy, especially if they know you're very sensitive spiritually, y'all. Like, this person knows that like you are divinely protected. They've seen other people get they butt whooped for messing with you, so they know, like, let me not. I feel like this person probably got their own karma from messing with you, even if it was something minor. Like, they're like, yeah, let me not mess around with you, collective. So the person that misses you is someone who's could be protecting themselves from you right now, protecting themselves from them because they know they aren't ready, or they know they ain't ish right now. They just ain't. They gotta protect themselves more or something, because like this person could have like blind spots, or I'm hearing sixth house. There's something about their routine that needs to change, or that needs to be changed or altered. I'm hearing rituals. There's something about something they do ritualistically that maybe is toxic for them, like they smoke or they drink or they pop in pills or something. Like, I really feel like there's something ritualistically they do, or it could even just be hanging out with certain people and it's lowering their energy, lowering their vibration, kind of making them someone they're not. And some of y'all, this person could have distanced yourself. You could have distanced yourself from them because they started acting different too. And if you did, this person misses you. They misses how you kind of brought this level of protection and awareness into their life, okay? I do feel like this person is still attracted to you, and they also think you're very intelligent, and your ideas age well, and you yourself are aging well too. You could be Aquarius or a Capricorn. What have you done to me? Yeah, I really feel like this person is changing because of you in a really good way, or at least this connection, even if you're not like romantically interested in this person. I do feel like this person feels like you were a good friend to them, you know, like it really wasn't about like just the sexual stuff, of course, but I feel like with this person, this friendship was like a really big deal to them, especially. And it really kind of made them look at life differently. Like, they don't even know why you like approached them in the first place. They kind of feel like you're way out of their league in the first place. So some of y'all, this person could have rejected you or pushed you away because they know they're toxic, or they know they're like trash themselves. So they stay away from you because they don't want you to get involved with this BS. And yeah, I just feel like a lot of y'all, this person also sees you as someone who's very protected yourself, especially spiritually. Like, there's just something where this person knows not to mess with you. If they're dealing with scammers, or like there's something where like they might know certain people underground. They even warn these underground people not to mess with you. Like, I'm telling y'all don't know who's like, these people really have your name in their mouth. And like, I'm hearing some underground or like black market, or like, what's it called, the dark web type stuff going on. And there's something about people underground warning other people about you, or warning like stay out of their business, or like don't mess with them. They got like certain protections around them. They're very loved. Like, people are gonna go to bat for them. You don't want to mess with them. Like, I just feel like there's something about like your name being like revered in that way, or like being spoken about like that, because this person is kind of like, I don't know what y'all did to them, but you gave them a lesson. If you didn't, it was your ancestors, okay? Could have had an Aries ancestor, Cancer ancestor. I'm hearing this is a couple. You could have like ancestors that were married. This is like a married couple, and they got their lick back on somebody, especially if they were doing you dirty behind your back and you were only had pure intentions with them. I feel like, yeah, collective, let's see what else is coming out for y'all, what y'all need to know about this person that misses you. We have the Six of Cups. Yeah, y'all, this is an old friend, y'all. This is a childhood friend. So if you're wondering, if this person, like, let's say they trashed your name or something at the time that y'all were falling out together, this person's mind has completely changed about you since then. And if this person came up to you today, they would act like y'all are best friends. Like, they love you so much. Like, they would act it it would be a complete 360 than like how they act when they're texting you or how they acted when they last seen you. And I don't know, like life didn't hand it they ass to them or something, because I really feel like this person just went through something in life, and like they kind of feel like it was a part of their karma for messing with you, because it was like they could do anybody else dirty, but something about you, collective, y'all just, I don't know, y'all hexed them or something, I don't know. They just know not to mess with you no more. So the person that misses you is someone who knows they can't be in your energy anymore because you would protect yourself against them, and maybe you don't even want to be with them anymore. Some of y'all outgrew this person in this situation and you're just not in it interested anymore. I do feel like you have someone else. I do feel like you have a few people who are interested in you, though, because this person, your name has been in their mouth, so other people have been chatting about you. And I feel like outside of this ex-friend of yours that misses you, there's also someone who has been talking about a future with you. The 10 of Cups came out. This person definitely sees you as someone they share a lot of love with, and like their friends and family even talk really well about you. Your friends and family talk really well about you. I really feel like there's an energy of someone trying to bring something together. They want to have like a happy ending with you, and honestly it may seem like a dream because the 10 of Cups can be full of like, it can be like water energy, which can be like dreamy, Neptunian, almost delusional, but it's almost like this is one of those dreams that are actually meant to come true in your life. That's why it's the 10 of Cups. It's almost like a literal dream come true, like something that you would see in movies or something that you think is just, you know, like that's just for the romance books or something like that. Like I feel like there's someone who wants to manifest this sort of ending with you, and they see this only happening with you, collective, and this person is also missing you. This could be a water sign, but the love here was mutual, collective, because y'all see that 10 of Cups. The love here was being shared mutually, and like you and this person balance each other out in the best ways possible. Y'all also have like a toxic ex, of course, attracted to you, or if not a toxic ex, someone like you hooked up with is still obsessed with you, y'all. I'm hearing like if you only wanted this person to be a hookup, they didn't want that, y'all. They wanted you to marry them. Like they thought they were like playing, I feel like some of them played it too cool or something. Like they were like, yeah, we only gonna hook up, and then like they ended up falling in love with you or something, and now they kind of like wish they didn't play it safe. So I really feel like some of y'all have someone like that who's just like very toxic. This could be a Capricorn. This is someone who kind of just, who put you in a position where you had to like protect yourself from them. I feel like a lot of the people who are missing you, collective, are people who miss being able to be around you, no matter how toxic they were. Like you have a toxic ex you used to speak to. This person, even though they could have tried to only use you for like one thing, like it's almost like this person still obsesses over you, and they're trying to get you in your feelings. They wish like they could still make you jealous and stuff. And you also have like your clients. If you're a high priestess, if you're a tarot reader, spiritual worker, whatever, root worker, I feel like there's a lot of people who work for you, or who work for you and who you work with, that really miss you. They miss your work. They miss you helping them out. Some of y'all help these people point out, like, again, the high priestess and the devil. You see, like, the way this tiger is looking at this goat here. She's like, I see right through you. I know who you are. Like, I feel like a lot of y'all are this person to others, and you help people see toxic people in their lives, to see through the BS, to not be manipulated. You help people see the signs, collective. I feel like a lot of the people who miss you are like, if you haven't been working for a while or putting out content or doing readings anymore, people miss your energy. You guys were really one of a kind. And I feel like people are talking about this, how people miss you because you're one of a kind in what you do. And especially if it's in your work, people are saying you're really someone that stands out in your field, no matter how small you are or how big you are, collective. Like, I feel like this is about a lot of people saying you're someone who deserves more credit, and you're definitely someone with a lot of excellent ideas. And I feel like a lot of people who miss you are also people who are part of your community. And I'm hearing diverse communities too, like you're a part of different clubs or part of different groups. You kind of listen out for different people. Like, some of y'all really have like a princess type of energy. You care about a lot of different people. And I really feel like a lot of you, collective, are very intuitive yourself. And a lot of people miss you giving them guidance and readings, and you giving them like advice, or even giving them little like your posts, showing them your unfinished works, or showing them your posts that you haven't unreleased or something like that, like unreleased works. I feel like there's something where like these people know they don't have that same access to you anymore, and they just kind of like miss out on it, and they miss you for it. Like, they really miss your content, y'all. If you're an artist, your clients miss your artwork. Some of y'all create beautiful timeless pieces or readings or something, and I feel like people wish you would post more. And I just feel like there's an energy of people kind of like really missing your energy, missing your vibe, because you guys honestly are one of a kind, and you know how to attract your tribe no matter where you go. And this is a super attractive quality to people have to say about you. And we also have like a Pisces who could miss you, y'all. 12th house placements. I feel like a lot of the people who miss you are people who are learning to be more introspective, collective. A lot of y'all are just the catalyst, not just for one person, but multiple people to help them see things differently. You really have the power to impact a lot of people. You have the power to influence a lot of people to change for the better, to see the signs so they don't get manipulated or played, to help people learn how to have boundaries, to see things more clearly and in a more aligned way. And you kind of help people see things more introspectively in a way that's very useful, okay? If you're spiritual, y'all are like the type of spirituality that guides people and actually heals others. Some of y'all can be Reiki healers. I just feel like whatever it is that you offer is something that's useful. And when people listen to your guidance and really take it in, let it marinate, it really helps their life, and it helps them reflect on their life in a way that heals them. And some of y'all just have a very unique perspective, and you have a very unique way of like expressing your intuition or showing others how you view your intuition, especially if you are artistic or a creative thinker, y'all. There is a creative element to reading that comes along with this. And I just feel like, you know, in the age of AI and stuff, a lot of people think, oh, I can just get a reading and ask the AI what my placements mean. But if you're an actual reader, you know, like those readings can only be so surface level. There are certain things that a robot cannot perceive because there's no creative brain involved in technology. So I feel like a lot of y'all have that element to your readings or to your art, to your work, to your business that just cannot be replicated. That people, no matter how many AIs or robots they hire, they're always going to need a you collective. They're always going to need a you, because you just offer something that can't be replaced, okay? So a lot of y'all just really, it's almost like a hype you up type of reading. So I feel like a lot of y'all just kind of underestimate how like your ideas age well. And I keep looking at Saturn in that Aquarius chart, and not Aquarius chart, but I keep looking at Saturn in that Aquarius card there, and it's just kind of giving me this vibe that like a lot of y'all don't realize it rains diamonds in your world. And some of these people like really have not seen a world like this before. They haven't seen a perspective like yours, awareness like yours, introspection or reflection like yours, and it's very useful no matter what you're doing or how you're channeling it. You are helping many more people than you could ever even expect. And a lot of people who miss you are people you have helped in the past, friends you've helped in the past. You've given them lunch, food, you've nourished them, you've given them knowledge, wisdom, something that they needed at the time. And I just feel like there's a level of nourishment that you provide these people, and you just kind of help them out when they really needed it. You get offered them healing, and these people just really cannot forget you, collective. Some of y'all have like super fans is what I'm hearing. Like even the people who don't like you have good things to say about you because you're really that girl or that guy. Like a lot of people who miss you are people who honestly, even people who you're not in a relationship with anymore, they still want to be with you. They love your healing qualities, and they just kind of feel like you offer something that is not like every day. They don't find that everywhere. And maybe they thought like walking away from you, you would be crawling back to them and begging them to come back. And it's really the other way around, where they kind of want to beg for your forgiveness. They want to come crawling back and stuff. So at the time, they could have felt like they were better than you. Some of y'all collective, while these people were with you, they thought they were better than you, or they started becoming envious or jealous. And some of y'all distanced yourselves, and these people kind of realized like you were that secret sauce. You were the secret recipe. You were the blueprint. You were the one that was kind of keeping things together in that situation. And maybe you don't like boast about like who you are and what you're capable of 24/7, but like when you're gone, collective, I promise you, people can see and feel that impact when you're gone, because no one can replicate it, no one can imitate it, and the work just doesn't get done the same, okay? So that's what I have to say for y'all, collective. That's who is missing you right now. And yeah, I just feel like I hope this reading resonated for you guys. You know what to do. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this reading. Hope to catch you at my next one. Peace out. Okay, group 2, let's get started with your reading and see what y'all need to know about who is missing you. You guys got the text that says, I need you. Okay, so kind of self-explanatory, I suppose. So the people who are missing you, you can have like someone who's like a child, okay, who misses you. I'm getting like someone's nephew, someone's niece misses you, your son or your daughter if you're on vacation or you're away from them. They miss you, baby. They're like, where's my mama, or where's my daddy, or where's my parent at? Where they at? Okay, like they miss you. Some of y'all, like you have a really strong connection to children, and like these kids feel like you understand them very well. Some of y'all are teachers. You just have a classroom. These kids love you so much and you love them so much. Like you guys understand each other very well. Like a lot of these kids feel comfortable opening up to you, being their true selves around you. They feel like they can really embody who they are without any judgment when they're around you. So that's the first person that I'm getting. It's someone's kid or it's your kid. So collective, I'm going to get some more intuitive messages, and then I'm going to pull some tarot and see who misses you. Who misses my collective? Intuition, can you connect me to the energy of group 2 and tell me who is missing them right now and why? It says I need you. I'm hearing a manager misses you, someone you used to work with, like a female boss or something. I really feel like this manager misses you. This person is doing better in life or something like that, or like you kind of helped them elevate their life or move forward in life. They didn't want to stay in the same place, okay? Or this person is just reflecting on like you being one of their best workers, okay? Group 2. Group 2. Group 2. Who is missing group 2? There is also an alarm that just cut off right when I said that. So some of y'all could be having a baby or something. If you're a man watching this and your partner is pregnant, your partner misses you, okay? Random message as well. But I also feel here, collective who chose group 2, the person who misses you are like family and friends, or people who are so close to you, they look at you as family. Like I feel like a lot of the people who miss you are people who look at you as like a part of the family, or someone that they look at as like a sister, someone they respect, they're very loyal to. Like this person or these people that care about you, collective, or that missing you, or people who know that you are like a very crucial aspect of the family dynamic. Like I'm hearing some of y'all are like the grandmother of the family, or you're a mother of the family, or some of y'all are the breadwinners of the family and you're a female or something. I feel like there's something about your presence being very crucial to certain dynamics. Like if you were gone, no one else would have a family dinner again, or like if you weren't here, then there wouldn't be an annual family trip. Like there's something about your presence being that like anchoring thing that keeps people together. So I feel like that's kind of why it's like we need you here. Like these people kind of feel like they wouldn't know what they would do without you, because you're kind of like the central part of like a family or a unit or a business or a company or something. And like, yeah, I feel like some of y'all could be a mother too, and yeah, some of your kids are just like, I don't know what I would do without my mama. Like what the heck. Like I feel like a lot of y'all just kind of underestimate how much people need you, especially like your kids or the people you teach, collective. If you're a mentor of sorts or a life coach, I feel like these people like really look up to you as like a coach in life. I hear like people respect you because you like preach, you speak, sorry y'all, I can't even say it correctly, because you guys like, you do the things that you preach about. Like you're not just out here saying one thing and doing another. Like if someone catches you outside of work, they'll see you doing something and responding the same way that you coach them to do it. Like I feel like a lot of people respect you in this way because like maybe they like their therapist tells them, you know, be calm, act rational, and then they see their therapist out cussing somebody out and they're like, what happened to those be calm methods? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a lot of y'all are not like that. And no shade to you if you are like that too, but I'm just saying, like, so y'all just built different, collective. So I feel like these people see you as someone who like your reputation really precedes you. Like you do the stuff that you say you're gonna do. Like if you say you're gonna do this, you're that person that's actually gonna do it. Like a lot of people are just full of it and just talking just to talk, or just talking because it's their job. And a lot of y'all are actually like in tune with these messages, in tune with the things that you're doing. There's like a level of you guys being very like human, very empathetic to others. You empathize with people, are able to put yourself in their shoes without making it all about yourself. I feel like a lot of y'all can do this in a very unique way. Okay, you've been able to navigate your life in a very special way, and a lot of people do kind of like look up to you. They see you as someone who is capable of guiding them, capable of giving them the knowledge or awareness that they need. The insight is what I'm hearing, the way that your mind works. Say group 2, some of y'all, your coworker or something misses you. Some of y'all have like an annoying little brother or like an annoying sibling or somebody. They sing and it's like really bad, and they do it on purpose, and they do it to annoy you. Like I'm telling you, like someone who annoys you on purpose does miss you. Like someone's sibling, you may think they're irritating sometimes, but like there's love here. Okay, y'all see that picture where he's just like covering his ears like la 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 la. Like I literally am getting like a sibling or something. Something with a microwave can also be significant, and canned food. Group 2, who is missing them? A lot of y'all don't talk to these people no more. A lot of y'all just became a lot like more protective or defensive over like yourself as you've aged or something. There's something like where people kind of feel, some of the people who miss you are people who you've already had to like cut off previously, and you've had to like let go of them, or you just had to like stand your ground in some way. And I feel like some of y'all, these people kind of feel like you've become more assertive as a person, or maybe you kind of like scared. They want to be cool with you, but they know like maybe you wouldn't want to be cool with them anymore or something. Like they don't know if you want to be cordial with them, because I feel like some of these people could have did you dirty or something, or like they just did some shady stuff, and they kind of hope they can just come back and act like nothing happened. But a lot of y'all are like very protective. You're like, no, like you don't just get to come back and just act like we cool. Like that don't even make sense. So I feel like a lot of y'all are just kind of like very protective right now, or these people are seeing you as more defensive. You're not really like letting everything slide the way that you used to. So these are the people who miss you. I feel like some of these people are saying they miss the old you, okay? And I'm hearing that one scene where she was like, oh, I miss the old you. Many will. She was easier to kill. Like I feel like that's kind of how y'all are right now. Y'all are just, I feel like y'all are so relaxed people. Like I'm almost like speaking like in a very relaxed way, because I don't know, I just feel very comfortable in your energy group too. So I feel like you make people feel comfortable being their true selves, and you just kind of make people feel like they can just say whatever and like you'll understand it. Like they don't have to like jump through hoops to make sense, or like do the most to make it. Like you guys are just very chill and relaxed. Like you don't make people do the most, and like people respect this about you. They love this about you. With the Chariot too, I feel like someone you moved away from. Okay, you could have moved cities, or you moved towns. Some of y'all, like this person misses you. This could be a Cancer, life path 7s, life path 4s too, and life path 11. So I feel like the people who are missing you right now are people who you could have moved away from. I feel like honestly some of y'all have like an ancestor of yours with that Chariot card. I really feel like y'all have like an ancestor coming through in this reading who misses you, okay? Like they haven't contacted you in a long time, or you haven't prayed to them or spoken about them in a long time. Like some of y'all have like a deceased family member who is actually missing you, and they just miss like the time y'all spent together, especially if y'all like had car rides or something, like driving to the city or driving through town. I just see like there's memories, emotional attachments and memories you have with someone who misses you, and maybe they aren't even living anymore. So collective, let's see what else is coming out for y'all. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so we got 10 of Pentacles in this reading and 10 of Cups in the first reading. I love that. So I feel like a lot of y'all just bring in like some of y'all are like the breadwinners of the family. Y'all bring in that bacon, and a lot of people know you to be someone who's always taking care of your loved ones. Like you always make sure your people are good. So yeah, I feel like some of these people trying to come back didn't know you had this in you, that you had this 10 of Pentacles in you, that you were the type of person that was going to take care of your family. Or some of y'all, you're getting married and you're making your wife a stay-at-home mom or something, and I feel like your ex is probably like triggered by this, or they thought like you wouldn't never become this person or something like that. Like I feel like there's a level of you guys being a provider in some way, taking care of your family, taking care of business, and people see you. These are the people who miss you because they know that you'll take care of business, and that if y'all were still together, if y'all were still in contact, you would have made sure that they move forward in life. You would have made sure they had what they needed to get ahead. You would have made sure they had the job opportunities. You would have made sure they were always taken care of. And then we also have the sun. So I feel like a lot of collective, I'm not gonna lie, some of y'all could be stepping into fame, or you guys are just more well known at this age or something. Like I don't know, more people are like knowing you as someone who's like well taken care of. Some of y'all are financially successful and abundant, and it shows. And I feel like a lot of people just know that, who miss you, or people who kind of didn't realize that you were the the puzzle piece they needed to like be financially abundant, to be ahead. They could have been busy bullying you or talking ish about you behind your back, not realizing you're working, you're here doing what you got to do to take care of your family, to take care of your loved ones. A lot of y'all have a successful business now. You have a successful name for yourself. And these people didn't realize like you were that one that was working behind the scenes, making stuff happen, falling in love, keeping stuff private when it needs to be private, taking up opportunities as they come. Like a lot of y'all have been climbing the ladder, and like some of these people see you pop out now, and it, like you're so much more famous, or you just pop out, like you just stand out a lot more than you used to. And a lot of people miss you because they didn't realize how unique you are. They didn't realize what you actually were capable of. They didn't really see you as someone who was making all these big money moves, but y'all genuinely are. And people kind of want to be a part of it now. So that's probably why you're more defensive, because you know not everyone has good intentions. And you know everybody wants to be your friend when they know you got money. So I feel like that's kind of how it is. Like y'all know, like y'all don't really like me. Y'all just want to be cool with me because I got money, or because y'all know I got, like, you know, I'm popping. Like I feel like a lot of y'all just kind of very protective. Like you know who your people are, and you take care of the ones that deserve it, not really just anybody that's asking for a come up. So I feel like a lot of y'all are learning to develop yourself as a human being, and you know, just having more discernment on who you give to and who you don't give to. I feel like some of these people are amazed at your success, or shocked by your success. They didn't see it coming, collective. Group 2. We have someone who definitely wants to talk to you. Someone could be at your job who wants you to be like, if you, for example, if you talked about how you want to retire your mom or your dad, or you talked about how you want to work hard so that your wife doesn't have to work, I feel like there's someone who could have heard this. They want you to be your wife now, or they want to date you now because they know that you'll take care of them the way that you take care of your wife or something like that, or your husband. Some of y'all are like, you cook for your man every day. You make him his meals, or you take care of his skin, y'all, or you do something. And now somebody's like, ooh, like me next, okay? Especially because they know they getting them free treatments. Like they don't have to pay for none. Like that's my man's. Like I feel like some of y'all are like that. Like you don't make your family members pay for like work, being at your business or something. You're like, you know, take whatever you want, okay? When you want to, of course. But I feel like there's just kind of like, you give the people closest to you privileges you don't give everybody else. And like when you're people closest to you like brag about it, or just throw it in a conversation casually, people are like, they got their antennas up, like they did what now? They rented out a whole amusement park just so y'all could have fun for the entire day without any interactions. They flew you out to another country just so y'all could travel together. Like I feel like y'all are doing like really kind things to the people around you, and it's kind of like people got their antennas up when they're around you. They're like, they did what now? So you know the people are gonna play nice around you, collective, because they know that you don't like to feel used, okay? And I don't want to wait. I feel used. Ooh, oh Lord. Okay, some of y'all, someone feels like you use them just for X, okay? And yeah, I feel like this person could be trying to guilt trip you to date them again or something like that. Like I feel like, and this person, oh my gosh, let me get more cards, because I'm like, what? I don't want to wait because I feel used. I don't want to wait. I feel used. Okay, I feel like someone rushed into this connection and now they feel used by you or something. Or like they feel used because they kind of rushed into things way too quickly. They kind of didn't let things take its course naturally. And this person could be saying you're using them, or like, I don't even think you're using them, collective. I just feel like I just think this person, honestly, I think y'all have someone who wants to like use like their sexual connection to you to get closer to you, y'all. Like, I feel like someone is trying to get closer to you sexually so that they can use your finances or get like access to your finances or something. So if you notice someone's like throwing themselves at you, or like they're, I don't want to wait, like, and then right afterwards they're like, no, you can't leave me because then you're just using me. Like, I feel like there's something like that going on, y'all. Like, someone's trying to blackmail you or something. Like, someone who blackmailed you or is trying to blackmail you misses you, collective. Like, I don't know, they just want you to stay in their life. Like, they know you would not stay on your own free will, on your own accord. They feel like they have to like manipulate their way into your life, okay? Like, this person has some big deep self-esteem issues. You could have hooked up with them because this is the sexy deck. So I feel like some of y'all hooked up with them already and they're like, oh, did you just use me for X or whatever? And I just feel like there's just a level of this person. Someone could be trying to like manipulate their way into your life, okay? Oh, listen, then this card came out too. Yeah, listen, I read them down. I'm telling y'all, I read them down. Yeah, like, this person probably wasn't even like all that to you, but like, I feel like you were probably the best they had, okay? So they kind of mad if you moved on easily from them. Like, they're kind of mad. They're like, oh, they better than me or something. Like, I feel like there's like a little bit jealousy or something. And some of y'all, just be careful. You can have someone around you who's trying to manipulate their way into your life, especially using sex or children or something like that. Because yeah, this person just doesn't feel good enough on their own. Like, they just feel like they need you around. So yeah, especially with the I need you text, y'all. Like, I feel like y'all could have like a needy ex or something, or like someone who just kind of wishes y'all could be together, but they like, that ship has sailed, you know? So who else misses you? If you're in a relationship, your man or your woman misses you. If you're in separation, that person misses you. If you're long distance, that person misses you. Someone definitely wants to be in a relationship with you. And the people who miss you are people who just genuinely know who you are, like at your core. People who respect you and they know that you take care of them. You always be here for them. And someone's going to be messaging you soon with good news about like a situation or about a relationship. And I feel like a lot of y'all have a lot of good luck coming into your life that maybe you don't see coming. And a lot of y'all are also a part of other people's luck too, not realizing it. Like, when they have certain life experiences, you're the person they want to come to when they want to share this good news with. Like, I feel like some of y'all have like someone who wants to share like their good news with you, especially if it has to do with a job or something, or money. And I feel like there's potential and growth in a connection you have with someone. So someone that you miss also misses you, collective. In this group, the person that you want wants you, and they want to message you soon. And I really feel like there is potential and growth in this connection, but again, it's going to take time. And I feel like there's more conversations that need to be had or held before this can move forward. But I do feel like a lot of y'all have like new love or a new like spark in this relationship that's going to reignite the passion, and you guys are going to be able to build something more stable this time around. So yeah, that is who is missing you, collective. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this reading group too. Y'all know what to do. Hope to catch you in my next video. Peace out. So group 3, welcome to your reading on who misses you and why. We gonna get into the details. So y'all chose the I love you text, okay? So I love you. We're gonna do the intuitive messages first. There's a squirrel in my backyard, y'all. Don't know what squirrels represent, but maybe some of y'all should look that up. So who misses group 3 and why? So the first thing I'm seeing is an elderly lady. I'm seeing someone with like white hair, and I see wrinkly skin. You know, I'm not trying to drag nobody, but that's just what I see, y'all. Like, I see someone who's probably like in their 80s, 90s. Like, this person is kind of like, they up there in their years. And I feel like this person who misses you, this could also be symbolic, y'all, just of age and maturity. So I'm seeing the person who misses you could be like your grandmother, okay? Someone's grandma misses you. Let's see. She could have made cookies, baked, or she bakes. She likes to bake. Y'all could be a Taurus moon or a Taurus Venus. There's something about your mother's side that's standing out here, collective. Like your mother's side of the family has something for you, or has like wisdom, or they have gifts that you may not know about. I'm hearing untapped powers or untapped potential. There's someone who kind of, they could have cut you off, like they cut off communication a while ago and they wish they didn't. So I feel like some of y'all have someone who's coming back around, like they were triggered by like a reading you gave them, like maybe you, like, because you know how like astrology is, like everything ain't gonna be good. Like sometimes you give a reading to someone and they're asking like, oh, is this marriage gonna last? And it's not gonna last. And I'm the reader that's gonna be honest. I'm gonna be like, girl, this ain't it. But you know, like sometimes people are like attached to these situations, and then when they hear that, they're like, oh my god, like no, like this is my man, this is my twin flame, or this is my whatever. So like I kind of feel like this is a situation where like you told someone the truth, and at the time they didn't take it well, but it over time they kind of realized you had like their good intentions in mind, or like you had the best intentions. Some of y'all, this is like your astrologer, predictor, whatever, numerologist, reader of some sort, and like you told someone like, yeah, this relationship you in like ain't gonna last, or this dude, he kind of trifling, he gonna end up humiliating you. And like these predictions came to pass, and now this person kind of wants to come around for another reading. And I feel like honestly some of y'all, sometimes that be your most loyal client, okay? The ones that be the ones that be tripping sometimes. So I really feel like some of y'all just could be going through that right now. Like you could have found out one of your clients blocked you, and then a few months later they're like, hey, I still have your reading and you were right the whole time. Sorry, I got triggered, I healed. You know, like I feel like there's someone coming back around like, you know what, you were right, I was just kind of doing too much at the time, I didn't handle it maturely enough, like I need to do better. Like I feel like there's someone taking accountability here. So yeah, and it's because they love you, collective. So the people, I feel like someone who's taking accountability for their actions now is, yeah, I feel like you could have warned them, you gave them advice, wise advice, they didn't listen, or they thought you was hating. Whole time you were the only one that cared, one of the only ones that was giving them advice, that was trying to actually get them out of the situation they were in. So that's what I'm picking up intuitively, but we're gonna get into more details. Who is missing? Group 2. Some of y'all could start a garden with this person, or you had a garden or something that you showed them, or you went to a garden with them. Collective, I feel like y'all are very introverted is what I'm picking up intuitively. Y'all probably very stick to yourself and the friendships and relationships, you know, don't go chasing waterfalls, please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. I feel like a lot of y'all are like that. Like you're not really trying to be out here doing the most. Some of y'all are not really interested in being like famous and successful and a huge big deal. And some of y'all are just, you like to be behind the scenes is what I'm getting. You like to stay like out of the way. You like to just be like on your computer, on your laptop, chilling, relaxing, not really in the spotlight as much. Like I feel like a lot of y'all like to work behind the scenes to support others. And this is very remarkable, collective. I feel like this is what people kind of miss about you. Like they love like the way that you navigate life. They love the way you carry yourself, that you don't really feel the need to like boast all the time. You don't feel the need to like put people on blast all the time. You do it when necessary. I feel like you're a very good communicator, okay? I feel like y'all know when not only do you know when to speak, but you know what to say. Like y'all don't just be talking just to talk, okay? I feel like when you speak, it carries weight. So that's why a lot of people value the things you say, because you may not talk all the time, but when you do, it's always something useful. It's something people want to hear about. You guys probably have your own original thoughts and ideas you can produce. Like, you know how like a lot of people kind of just copy what the next person doing these days, like especially online. Like you can post anything on Twitter, copy and paste or whatever. I feel like y'all can actually produce your own original thoughts, and y'all are the people probably getting copied too, and having people pretend like your work is their own. Like I feel like a lot of y'all are probably dealing with like, y'all are known to be very humble, and like there are people who are using your work and using your words or something, and people are starting to catch on is what I'm picking up on. People are starting to catch on to certain scammers. People are catching on to how like your word is spreading, even if it's people don't give you credit for it. They'll like repeat the phrases you say, they'll repeat the words, the things you do, especially if you have like a intro to your channel. or something like that, or you have a little, saying you do or something. Like people are like subconsciously repeating these things when they're thinking of the words you say, because they know who they got it from, baby. They know who the source is, even if they don't give credit. Like when people hear that voice, or when people hear certain phrases, they know where it comes from. They know it comes from your culture, or they know it comes from you. Ace of Swords coming through, y'all. I'm telling y'all, like, I feel like the people who are missing you are people who loved you while they could take from you. Okay, I feel like some of y'all deal with people who pretend to love you, or just show you fake love because they know like they can learn from you, or they can take your ideas or something like that. Or like you talk a lot. Okay, I'm hearing some of y'all just talk a lot, and people are over here like writing it down, recording every little thing, got their own little secret Twitter accounts. As soon as you post, now here they go, copying your post word for word and making it seem as if it's their own. Like, I feel like a lot of people right now who are missing you are people who can't copy from you anymore, people who can't get that source energy anymore, that they can't get that secret sauce no more. They don't have access. Okay, third house, y'all could be Geminis, Virgos, Aquarius in the third house, Mercury in the third house. I feel like a lot of y'all are speakers. You're people who, like, you have a very unique voice. Even like the way that you speak, you have certain like inflections in your voice, or you just have a certain cadence that just makes your voice stand out. Or like when people hear it, they're like, oh, I know that's Kayla, or I know that came from Angela, or I know that came from whoever. Like people are like, yeah, I know who that came from. I know that voice anywhere. I know them phrases from anywhere. I know those words from anywhere. That came from whatever. Like I feel like people are kind of realizing like you are the source. How much people love you. Even the people who pretend not to love you, they love you the most, y'all. I'm telling you. Like I feel like a lot of y'all don't realize how influential you are. Like even the people who pretend to not like you are your biggest fans. So I am hearing fake love though. So this group, you have to deal with a lot of fake love. I don't know if y'all have like some 12th house placements or something. You do have to deal with people being fake around you, or like they make fun of you behind your back and then pretend to be your friend or something. Like I feel like that's kind of like the type of energy that people could be giving you, collective. And yeah, I feel like you're definitely someone who's not afraid to confront people, especially if they're on BS. You could have confronted somebody on how they're stealing from you, creative theft. I'm hearing cultural appropriation. Like I feel like you called somebody out and now it's coming to pass. You're being vindicated. People, because eventually what happens is like people try to demonize certain people for speaking up or for confronting certain issues, and then it comes to pass. They're repeating the same things that the person that they tried to demonize said, and it's like you were just talking crap about them a week ago, but now you're repeating the things they say. Like, ain't that funny? Like, I feel like a lot of y'all are being vindicated right now, and a lot of the people who miss you are realizing like you guys are loved, like very deeply loved by people. But I feel like a lot of people just try to front like they don't like you, or front like they don't want to be with someone like you. Whole time they're the most obsessed. They want to be your fan. Like I feel like a lot of these people who are some of these people are literally fighting and arguing with you just because they want your attention. Like I really feel like these people literally are enjoying other people's work out of spite of you or something. Like there's almost like a secret obsession people have with you, even when they pretend they don't like you. And there's a helicopter flying around, a red helicopter that could resonate for y'all. I really feel like a lot of y'all are kind of like, y'all are traveling, like you do your own thing. You be on trips and stuff, and people try to check you, or they try to come for you, not realizing who you are and what you're capable of. And I kind of feel like you're the type of person that can put people in their place very easily, or just kind of make them feel embarrassed for trying to step to you. And I feel like some of y'all cleared a room in an argument. Some of these people miss how you would be able to confront situations and people, how you've been able to clear a room in arguments. Like I said, I feel like some of these people, again, with the third house, people you've talked to in passing as well, like people you've been to their restaurant, you've had conversations with them, shared your stories or your life. These people are really fascinated with you, collective. And partnership, I really feel like a lot of y'all are someone that people want to be like with, whether friends or not. I just feel like people love being in your energy. People just love like collaborating with you too, especially like if you're in a certain field. People want to work with you and people want to be able to collaborate with you, but they're not sure how to like navigate it or how to be in your space, because some of y'all come off as very intimidating, or like they're not sure if you're gonna be like, I feel like some of these people just don't know how you'll respond. Like you can be very sweet and loving, or you can be very like you can be a warrior. Like, you know how to like speak up for yourself, and you know how to call people out on their BS, and like people know you're not afraid to do so. So I feel like a lot of y'all are kind of like the type of people where people don't really like see it coming, or like they think that they have a one up on you. They think you don't notice certain things they do, and you do. You just don't say nothing. Like, you just keep in silent. Like, okay, I got my antennas up now on you. Like, I feel like a lot of people kind of underestimate how like you guys overlook certain people, but it doesn't mean like you're not, like, some of these people think you're oblivious or you're stupid or like you don't notice the things they're doing, but you do. You just don't say anything. You just act accordingly. So I feel like a lot of y'all are just kind of like that right now, where you act accordingly. And people miss you because you've been able to help them navigate confrontations. Some of y'all are just really good at arguing or something. Like, I feel like you're that friend. They're like, what do I say? And like, they don't have the access to you anymore to ask you, like, what do I tell this person or whatever. So I feel like some of these people that miss you are people who like need your knowledge or need your research or something for arguments what they have with people. And yeah, I feel like there's some people who want to make the scales balance, though. They're helping you achieve justice in some way. I feel like you have people who are dedicated to helping you find the balance that you need, or receiving justice if you were like discriminated against, or I'm just hearing like sexism or like something going on where you couldn't really be who you wanted to be, or you were just treated unfairly. I feel like a lot of these people who are missing you are people who love you, collective, and people who know that you were treated unfairly in a situation and you deserve justice. You deserve to speak your truth. You deserve to speak up for yourself and to defend yourself without feeling like bad for it, or feeling like the bad guy, or feeling like you owe these people an explanation, or you owe them kindness, because you really don't. Like, I feel like a lot of y'all are going above and beyond for these people, and they just kind of expected you to keep being that doormat, keep being that keep being peaceful in the name of them destroying your peace. Like, I really feel like a lot of y'all are no longer doing that. And yeah, I feel like these people kind of have like they love you more for it, though, collective. I feel like people love you more because you've been loving yourself more, and you've been balancing the scales, being more fair to yourself, taking care of yourself, being more selfish within reason, and you've been allowing yourself to not be like used by others, manipulated by others, or even humiliated if that's not like what you're going for. I feel like a lot of y'all are learning in this life, and a lot of the people who miss you are people who kind of wish they didn't treat you unfairly. They kind of wish they were on the right side of history, and they're not. They wish that they were friends with the people you were friends with. They kind of see you're a rising star, collective. And I feel like a lot of y'all are just kind of very humble about who you are and your status. You don't really like to boast too much or something, or you're just very introverted. You don't talk too much. I feel like a lot of y'all are very special people, but you just don't give that away very easily. So I feel like a lot of y'all are able to manifest whatever it is that you want. You can manifest sweet situations out of garbage situations, and a lot of people wish they had this alchemizing ability that you have. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. A lot of people who miss you are people who are like, some of y'all I'm hearing fans, or like you're famous or something, like your stans miss you or something like that, especially if you haven't created in a while. Some of y'all are witches. I feel like people miss your witchcraft content, or they just miss your witchiness, and you just giving them witchcraft or history, guidance, advice, and stuff like that. I feel like a lot of y'all are people who kind of help bring other groups of people together, and people just know you to be like a rising star and someone who's kind of on the come up, and you're very sweet and generous, and you've been working very hard for this, and you kind of deserve it because you've been putting in the actions, and you deserve the rewards for it, okay? So that's what I'm getting for y'all, collective. I really hope this resonated. Group 3, y'all know what to do. And yeah, hope to catch you in my next video. Peace out.